How y'all doing, everybody? It's your mother's favorite fighter, Lesra Gomez, and we are here today gonna talk about Misfits 15. We're gonna give everybody our thoughts and predictions on the card. Today we're here with, as I said, your mother's favorite. We're here with the Taco Gamer himself, Waffle, and we're here with the Human Torch, Mr. Flames of the Marcus.
Yes, sir. That's right. I am here, guys.
Alrighty. Marcus, you can take it away from here.
Today, we are doing our Misfits 15 predictions. From this recording, we already recorded the 14. It's going to go up. But I hope you enjoy the 14 predictions. So that's why we're doing the 15 predictions. So, let's get started on the kickoffs of Misfits 15.
So the first fight of the night, we got Alina Vampire versus Lauren Baker, Loza. So Alina Vampire is coming off a defeat from Julie Polka. That was a fucking war, probably one of my favorite women fights in the entire influence of boxing. And you got Lauren Baker coming off of a pretty dominant win on DKM Plus against I don't fucking know who. I think we gotta shout out Loza. She's coming, putting on for the small creators, trying to reprimand, our last phase of the small creators,
Mm-hmm.
Ultimately, I did think it's a tough fight for Lauren. She only had one fight compared to Vampire's 3. So I'd say ultimately Vampire would be a decision because it's a 4-round fight. So I'd say Vampire would be a decision, but for the community's sake, I want Lauren to win.
Yeah, I mirror basically the same thing. I think Lauren's gonna have moments though. She's probably because I saw her fight on DKM. How do I say it? She was very skilled. Yeah. She was very skilled and whatnot. She's a lot better than some of the other women's fighters on Misfits.
Oh, yeah.
So, I mean, there's one we kind of just shoved to the side, rightfully so. But honestly, I share the same sentiment. I think Alina is gonna win by decision, but obviously I'm gonna be rooting for Lauren because she is a small creator, and maybe she shocks us. Maybe she shocks us, and maybe after this she contends for the fucking belt. Who knows?
That's insane.
That would be insane.
So
what do you say, Mark?
So my opinion about this fight, and no dick riding involved. I feel like how the fight's gonna go. Vampira is like a combination puncher. She throws a bunch of shots, overwhelms her opponent from her last opponent, which is fighting. Lesnar forgot about, but no. But when she got hit with something by Julie, she stopped, and I feel like Vampira is gonna try to bully Lauren in this fight, and it's gonna. I think Lauren's gonna hit her with something to get her respect, so she could stop, and I think she's gonna follow up. Afterwards, I think by decision. I think Loza wins. I think by decision. I think she's gonna get the respect.
Really?
I think she's gonna get the respect early, and Vampire doesn't want to take shots like that for more rounds, in my opinion. Like, she's gonna be more patient, and that gives Loza more time to work and all that.
I can say for Lauren, she is the only small creator to move up to a different promotion, like DKM or a different promotion, and get a win.
That's
you got Tatakai going to CFL, unfortunately didn't win. You got Mo Swana going to Misfits, didn't win. Nathan Armstrong went to DKM, didn't win.
Rob.
So, yep. Yeah, he actually did get robbed. That's insane. But that's besides the point. Anyways, shout out Lauren. Shout out Small Creator. Next fight, got our man, the businessman, because he stands on business, man. OJ Reze versus Brendan USA Sand Kelly. Man, USA Sand, what can I say? Somehow you got on Misfits. Can't really say somehow because you have 30 fucking fights. but brother, you've done Ant Mills twice. Twice. But hey, We're gonna let you have your moment. We're gonna take it from you. I think OJ Rose beats this guy the fuck up. I think it's not close. Even if OJ doesn't stop him, I think it could go to decision just where OJ's just beating this guy the fuck up. Like I really like OJ said it in the space. Brennan's a wild puncher, swings very wild, so he might have moments where he like tests OJ's chin. But other than that, bro, it's gonna be an OJ beat down. So I got OJ being however the fuck he wants.
Yeah. I see. I mean, I basically see this as a mirror match of OJ whenever he fought Callum. I honestly see it going the same way because like you said, USA saying he's a wild puncher. He throws from the hip. He's just throws punches, comes forward. Not much technique. Yeah. I'll go with OJ second or third round stoppage. I'll go with that.
I feel like I've been envisioning when this fight got announced. I just been envisioning like the ways like OJ could win this fight or when he wins this fight. I could see it going kind of like the not Logan Paul Tristan Ham fight, in my opinion, only because USA saying wild puncher. He throws, he gets hit, he could take some punches. Other than the last fight, he did get dropped for the first time in his career. But the only reason I bring up his quote unquote his chin is because those are a lot bigger gloves. We're in 10s now, boys. This is a pro fight. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I don't.
Well, hold on. Sorry to cut you off, but if you want to talk about him getting dropped for the first time in his career, that came by a guy who took the fight on 2 days' notice.
That's true. That's true.
So imagine what OJ's going to do with a full camp. Come on. But go ahead with your
Yeah, but the thing is, it's going to be like the not Logan Paul situation. Like, not Logan Paul likes throwing combinations, and he could take punches. But that's because he fights with bigger gloves on. Well, this is 10 ounces. I feel like USA Saint's going to take a punch that he's never taken before because it's a lot smaller glove, and he's not going to know what he's going to do. Even though he's been fighting for about, 30 fights? Over 30 fights?
Probably. He's 23-7.
And he's either fought in 14, 16-ounce gloves or even bigger gloves. So this is going to be a different look because this is his pro debut. OJ's been fighting in 10 since his pro debut. And I just feel like OJ could get it done in the first round if he wanted to. I feel like the openness are going to be open. USA Saint's going to be a really wild. He relies on his athleticism to win the fight, but I feel like he's going to get caught in the beginning of the match and he's not going to know what to do.
Like that. Next up, we got Killer B, just making her debut.
She's shadowboxing for a match. We're in the time of influencer boxing to where you don't even have to fight to make your debut. You just make it. You know what I'm saying? Just have one. Just on the card, you have a debut, and that's it.
We need a Leslie Gomez debut.
Not
facts. Like if we just handing out debuts like that, go ahead, give me one.
Handing them out like candy.
Candy.
I think everyone can agree. I would love some candy, so that's how we're handing them out.
I didn't mean it like that.
No, he meant it.
There's no point in talking about the Killer Bee thing because I don't know who I don't know who she is, and I don't know who the fuck she's fighting. So
Killer Bee via whatever.
Yeah, Killer Bee via pullout.
She bad.
Next up, we have Jeremy Park versus Anthony Vargas. We've seen Anthony Vargas on Misfits before. Lost on the tag team with Ice Poseidon. I'm pretty sure he fought on
UFC and won. He won by decision. It was a short
fight.
EFC 4, wasn't it?
Yeah, UFC 4.
Yeah, where
he fought
Mini
short notice
lost.
and he won.
Yeah. All right, so either way, he still buns.
No, I agree.
I don't know Jeremy Park, but like I said earlier, I seen IFN post some footage. Yeah, he looks pretty good.
Yeah.
So I think he smokes Anthony Vargas first round.
Honestly,
he comes out and makes a statement. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, that's all right. Honestly, I think, I'm looking at Jeremy Park's footage right now. I'm impressed by it, but part of me feels like this is just gonna go to decision. Like I don't know what it is. It just feels like this is like gonna be like just a fight where it just goes to decision. So that's just my thing. I think Jared B. Park's gonna win. Anthony Vargas isn't that great, so you know what I mean. Just Jeremy Park.
I got Jeremy via decision.
Okay.
Okay. Short, sweet. Next up, a fight that we actually seen live in person. Well, at least 2 rounds of it. Little Cray Cray versus Yeti Gang. I had it 1-1 in the first fight.
Mm-hmm.
I think Cray Cray started off strong, but Yeti was just like downloading what he needed to. Like he needed to gauge Cray Cray's power, his speed, how he moves, and I think he did that within the first 2 rounds. I think Yeti learned and took away more in the first fight with the 2 rounds than Cray Cray did, simply because I guess he was down, you could say.
Yeah.
So, but ultimately, I think my prediction stays the same. That Yeti Gang be a unanimous decision.
Oh, okay.
I think Yeti Gang outboxes Cray Cray. He's more of a counter puncher, but he don't really sit down on shots. So I don't think he can put Cray Cray away. But I do think he just outboxes Cray Cray.
Okay. Well, obviously.
Decision.
Okay. So we got to see this fight a little bit in person before the bomb threat was called in. I also had it 1-1. I thought Cray Cray was doing a little bit more than Yeti was, to be honest. But I think having those 2 rounds was really good for Yeti because Yeti kind of just had, he had those 2 rounds and then he was able to be like, oh, okay, so this is how he fights. Okay, he's in this stance. Okay, this, that, and third. So I feel like going into this fight, he's going to be a lot better than we saw him in person. But honestly, I still see Cray Cray by decision. I don't think. I think Yeti's going to make the proper adjustments, but I just got Cray Cray. I think he's just the more skilled fighter, whatever. And Lesra, if we want to bet $10 on it, I'll bet $10 on it.
Yeti and Cray Cray?
Yeah, Yeti and Cray Cray. I'll write it down so I don't forget this time.
I'm going to do more than 10.
You want to do 20? You want to do 20? You want to do 20?
And we're gonna be live. We're gonna be doing a live watch party on this, guys. Because the charity game is on the same day, so we'll be doing a live watch party. We get to see this bet live.
Yeah.
But my prediction, I just think Yeti is gonna take. Even though he took, it looked like he took 2 rounds to feel the power, see what he was doing and all that. I feel like how this fight's gonna go, he's gonna take the first round off, maybe half a second, and then just start doing what he does best, and then just start outboxing little Cray Cray for the rest of the fight. And in my opinion, I think Yeti Gang wins by decision, same way as Lesnar. Nothing too much more to say because we did see 2 rounds of this fight, so it's not like it's a mystery on how these 2 fight. We've seen 2 rounds, and I just think the way it was going, Yeti Gang was starting to build back up into that fight, like on the second half of that round, put it in the straights and all that. So I think Yeti Gang via decision. Same prediction.
Okay. Lesnar, we're locking in that bet, right? Are we? Yes.
What you want? 15? What you want? 20, 10? What you want to do?
Yeah, 20. I got Cray Cray. You got Yeti.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I'll write it down.
He has a little note sheet on the next time, just writing it down with his
because I'm not forgetting ever again. The one time where the Uncle Pizza and Yeti Gang thing, I'm never ever again that's happening.
Alright, next up, we got the co-main event. The first fight of the Cruiserweight tournament. We have Le'Veon Bell, Mr. Pittsburgh native himself, Waffle, And then you got Tristan Ham. I think this fight is actually pretty competitive. I think it's probably, other than Uriah Hall, I think this is probably Le'Veon Bell's hardest fight. But this is obviously Tristan Ham's hardest fight as well. I think probably the smart answer would be Le'Veon Bell wins, probably via a stoppage. I could see Le'Veon. I'm assuming this is a 5-round fight because I'm assuming all tournament fights are 5-rounders. So I mean, I could see Le'Veon Bell stopping him in the 3rd or 4th, but because it's my guy Tristan Ham and my guy BJ Flores, I'm gonna go Tristan Ham via decision. I think he could outwork him, outland him. Le'Veon Bell's more of a straight puncher. He only throws straight shots. Shout out MarcFlameZ. I think Tristan Ham's like them looping shots. And I think he'll be able to, have more moments in the fight to get the edge to win in a close decision. If you know, you know.
All right, Wolf, what's your prediction?
Okay. I'm sorry. Holy shit. So Le'Veon. Stop. Okay. I think obviously you said that it's each other's toughest fight. I don't disagree with that. But I will say this, I do believe that Le'Veon will win this one. Tristan Ham has only had one fight, against someone who's not really the greatest. Shout out, not Logan Paul, but his skills are not that crazy. I'm sure he would admit that too. But I think Le'Veon, because he's been in the ring for like a certain amount of time. He's been in there with Adrian Peterson, Uriah Hall, JMX. I think he's just battle tested. I think he's ready for this, and I think the winner of this goes on to win the whole tournament too. So I got Le'Veon Bell. I'll say decision. I think Tristan's durable enough to take all the punishment, but yeah, I'll go for Le'Veon. Pittsburgh Steelers, stand up.
Tristan Ham via 3rd round TKO. Mark your calendars, mark your books, clip it if you must. But I think Tristan Ham's going to stop Le'Veon Bell in the 3rd round, whether it's a TKO or KO. The last time Le'Veon's got touched up was from Uriah Hall. And Uriah Hall was throwing arm punches, didn't give a fuck about that fight, and still won. Now, mind you, I get it. He's a pro fighter, UFC fighter. That man was letting Le'Veon just play, have fun in there. It's a fun little boxing match. And then he started throwing arm punches and whooping his ass. That little weird ass head movement wasn't working. That's all the footage I need to see. I know Tristan Ham's working with BJ Flores. BJ Flores wouldn't take this fight if Tristan wasn't ready. Let's just make that fucking clear. So I think Tristan's coming in to kill. Tristan Ham's either decision or 3rd round TKO or KO, in my personal opinion. Thank you.
Okay. All right. So next up, we have
the main event.
Woo! We have OF personnel and mediocre boxer Elle Brooke versus OnlyFans personnel and ex-MMA and BKFC fighter Paige VanZant. Elle Brooke, like I said, mediocre boxer. She carries decent power for her weight class. Versus Paige VanZant, a jiu-jitsu specialist with a terrible stand-up game. I think the fight's going to be sloppy. I don't think there's going to be much entertainment coming out of the fight. But I think Elle Brooke gets the decision.
Elle Brooke, 3rd round knockout. I think so. I honest to God believe so. I don't think Paige VanZant's that crazy of a fighter. I mean, I know it just came off the back of like, oh, battle tested, has fight experience, whatever. But I just think Elle Brooke has that dynamite in her hands, bro. I won't lie. So I'm just gonna.
I know it's not a debate, so we're not gonna go back and forth debating. But I'm just gonna say I don't think Elle Brooke has power like that to put somebody away. Obviously, she did that to AJ Bunker, but that was more of like a right time, right moment type situation. I think Paige VanZant, especially after experiencing BKFC and the UFC, I mean, she hasn't been knocked out, so I wouldn't say a knockout. I mean, it's not impossible, but it's interesting that you're leaning towards a knockout. But.
Yeah, I think third or fourth round. I mean, I'll be honest. Just what I've seen from Elle Brooke, and you said that Paige VanZant has terrible stand-up game, and I do believe that. I've seen it.
She really has probably some of the worst female stand-up game in MMA, bro.
Yeah. So, and I've seen it too. So I'm not just talking out my ass. So I'll say third or fourth round. I'm pretty sure this is a 5-rounder because it's a title fight.
Yeah. So
yeah.
But also goes too, before Mark goes and ends off the thing.
Mm-hmm.
If Paige VanZant wins Misfits belt, is that bitch going to defend it? Or are they going to say it don't count like they did with KSI?
That I could... Paige VanZant signed a 3-fight deal with Misfits. So a 3-fight deal. So she has to defend it, yes.
Here's what's gonna happen: if Paige wins, then immediately AJ Bunker's gonna get on the mic and call her out and do all that shit.
AJ Bunker's busy with
Nikki Rue.
But MarcFlameZ.
Yeah, I know, but I was. No.
We're getting off topic. MarcFlameZ, man of the hour.
Yes, sir.
Too sweet to be sour.
Bars.
All right, brother.
My predictions on this fight is we've seen Elle Brooke draw people with 10 ounces. This fight is an ace. So, in my opinion, I don't think Paige gets knocked out cold. But I do think she gets dropped and she gets confused on where she's at. Now, mind you, I get it. She's been in bare knuckle, so you would think logically that she can't get knocked out with gloves on if she can't get knocked with bare knuckle. Getting hit with a full glove is more damage than getting hit with a knuckle. Now, if you're talking about visual damage, that makes more sense.
It covers more surface with a glove.
That exact point. I think it's going to be a late stoppage TKO, but I don't think Elle Brooke knocks her out. But I think it's like a ref stoppage, in my opinion, like either 4th or 5th round late stoppage. Or if she makes it to the belt, I think Elle wins by decision.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Well, that's our predictions for Misfits 15, guys. We had Pat's conclusion just silent the whole time. Very disrespectful. We were recording the video.
Wait, Mark. Did we skip over a fight, or am I just
And that is the video, guys. Please like and subscribe for next time. We're on the road to 5K. MarcFlameZ and the Breakout Boys are out.
Yeah.
We also don't forget. We also have Breakout for July 27th. Watch me beat the shit out of Insurgent.
Tickets on sale soon.
July 27th, live on the Breakout Live YouTube channel the next day. If you want to watch it in person, tickets will be on sale very, very soon. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Leave a like, subscribe. See you guys in the next video. Peace!
From the bottom, I got it from under. She fought with a boss, she can't fight with no runner. No time to be lost, so I hit it, I double. My mind on the night, ain't got no time to love. I pay the cost, they gon' slide if it's trouble. I say it's loud, they pull up on the double. I know some shooters, I stay with a couple. They play with my name of the game and it's fuck.